Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we'll be going through everything that happened in round 5 of the NRL, the biggest wins, losses and surprises. Let's get into it. Round 5 gets underway between the Dolphins and the Seagulls. The Seagulls crossed over first through Tom Tavrovich. Manly went back to back with Lehi Hapawadi. After a Dolphins error, Lehi Hapawadi crossed over for a double. After a set play off the scrum from Manly, Ruben Garrick crosses over. After a first half onslaught by Manly, they led the Dolphins at the break 28-0. After a completely dominant second half by the Seagulls, they got the win 52-18. Key takeaways. For the Dolphins, their ball control looked awful and their defence needs some work. And for the Seagulls, Kieran Foran will be very proud of the turnaround and their attack looked on point. Good Friday kicks off and it's a thriller between the Rabbitohs and the Bulldogs. Rabbitohs started off strong, scoring through Alex Johnston. Bulldogs hit straight back through Marcelo Montoya, which led to Rabbitohs hitting back as well through Latrell Mitchell. Bulldogs got to a fifth tackle and kicked the ball. It looked like he was going dead, but Lockie Galvin got a hold of the ball and scored. After an offside penalty, Bulldogs elected to take the 2 points. After the break, the Rabbitohs scored two early tries through Charles Duncan and Cameron Murray. After a dominant second half by the Rabbitohs, they won 32-24. Key takeaways. For the Bulldogs, they had too many errors in the second half, and for the Rabbitohs, they look great in attack and their defence is looking strong early in the season. Good Friday finishes off with a cracker between the Panthers and the Storm. Panthers scored first through Liam Martin in his 150th NRL game. Panthers who straight back through Freddie Lussick. After a penalty, Storm marched downfield and crossed over through Manaya Wateri. After a full field effort by Casey McLean, saw Thomas Jenkins cross over to try 11 of the season. After Panthers came out of the break and dominated in the second half, they got the win 50-10. Key takeaways. For the Panthers, they are still dominating this year and they have definitely learned their lessons in the off-season. And for the Storm, their defence lacked and it was their first time losing 3 games in a row since 2022. Super Saturday kicks off down in Cogger between the Dragons and the Cowboys. After a tight contest to start the game, Cowboys crossed over through Scott Drinkwater. After an awesome run from Cowboys' own half, Jackson Purdue crosses over. Just before the break, Cowboys cross over again through Jackson Purdue, who grabs a double. After a loose pass from the Dragons, Braden Burns runs away to score. Straight after a Dragons error, Murray Taulagi crosses over. Overall, the Cowboys were too good and got the win 32-0. Key takeaways. For the Dragons, their defence lacked and can definitely get into an attacking position, but they can't execute it right. And for the Cowboys, their attack is still building for the rest of this season. Super Saturday finishes off with the Gold Coast Derby between the Broncos and Titans. Broncos started off strong, scoring through the milestone man, Reece Walsh, in his 100th NRL game. After a Titans offside, Broncos took the chance and took the penalty goal, extending their lead to 8-0. After a Broncos error, Jojo Fafita crosses over after a full field run. Straight after the break, Broncos crossed over through Xavier Willison. After a great assist from Ezra Mann, Gembit Shibashaki crosses over, which was followed up with a try to end the game with Jesse Arthurs. Broncos got the win 26-12. Key takeaways for the Titans. Their defence lacked and their attack didn't quite click. And for the Broncos, their attack looked great despite the reshuffle and the defence looks on point. Sunday Arvo footy kicks off between the Sharks and Warriors. Warriors started off strong, scoring through Dallin Muteni-Zalesniak. After a late Warriors tackle, Sharks added the extras with a penalty goal. After a Warriors error, Sharks hit back through Will Kennedy. After the back of some ball playing from Will Kennedy, he crossed over for a double. After the Sharks turned defence into attack, they crossed over through Kale Iro. After both teams piled on the points in the second half, the game ended in a tight contest. Sharks got the win 36-22. Key takeaways. For the Warriors, their attack and defence was clunky at times, needs to improve, and for the Sharks, they look to be back on track for 2026. Sunday Arvo footy finishes off with a thriller between the Raiders and the Knights. Raiders started off early, scoring a try through Simius Asangi. Knights hit back, scoring 2 tries through Greg Marzu and Fletcher Sharp. Straight after the break, Knights scored another 2 tries through Dominic Young and Phoenix Crossland. The Raiders' defence could not stop this sensational Knights attack, who got the job done 32-12. Key takeaways for the Raiders: they had way too many errors and gave away way too many penalties, and for the Knights, their attack looks good without their main men and the defence held strong. Round 5 finishes off with an Easter Monday special between the Eels and the Tigers. Parramatta scored first through Bailey Simonson. After Tigers gave away a penalty, Junior Paulo crashed over the Tigers' defence to score a great try. After yet another penalty, but this time it was in favour of the Tigers, they marched downfield and crossed over through Adam Dewey. Tigers came out of the break firing, scoring through Valentino Tavana, and after a devastating injury to Bailey Simonson, Parramatta crossed over through the man on debut, Upper Twiddle. He then crosses over for a crazy double. After a golden point thriller, Tigers won 22-20. Key takeaways for the Tigers: they did well to hold on in the end, and for the Eels, they didn't actually do much wrong, they just couldn't finish the job. Well, that's it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts of round 5 in the NRL and what team impressed you the most. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more NRL content. And if you want to cop some merch from Team Embroidery, drop your name in the comments and stay tuned because my round 6 predictions are coming soon. Peace.